Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a card from the Magical Dogs Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. But if it was truly meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So I accidentally saw a card at the bottom of the deck. We have the Earth Guardian, which is actually the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not going to take it because I only saw it at the bottom of the deck because I was like twisting the card over, the deck over while I was putting it in my other hand. But yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is a hard-working, slow-moving energy. So for whoever's watching this, I feel like the universe just wants you to know that there's a journey here that you're on that is going to take a long time to see the rewards of. So just, mentally prepare yourself for how long this journey may take. Because no matter how long the journey takes, it's going to take every step to get there. Like if you think about like traveling to somewhere physically from point A to point B, regardless of how long it takes, you have to take the right steps to get there. And I just saw the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. So maybe there's something here mental or emotional that's really holding you back. That's really pushing you to give in to impatience and temptation. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. So there could be something here about teamwork, and maybe not everybody is playing their part. Maybe the vision that you have, you need to find better teammates. I almost wanted to say co-workers. I just saw 111, so definitely trust yourself with whatever resonates. Yeah, there just could definitely be people in your life that don't see your vision or your dream, but that's okay. Let people think what they want to think. Maybe there could be relevant on the post that I recently had on my community tab. Depending on when you watch this, it might not be relevant anymore. But if you see it soon enough, there might be messages for you on the most recent post on my community tab. I'm trying to think of what I could tell you to help you figure out which one it is if you can find it. At the bottom of the post, it says something about Asian or Chinese ancestors, and the phrase, the dreamers, which you'll find out what it is if you find the post. But yeah, if you feel called to go read that, feel free. I just saw 222 and I kind of got flashed the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So there's something here about your foundation, even if it's not a person. Like there's something here about not all the pieces being in the right place or something like that. Maybe there's an opportunity here and there's just like an eagerness here to move on to phase 3, but you're still only at phase 2, planning and preparing. You're not ready to take off yet. Airplanes, I feel like they could be significant. Traveling over in an airplane, well, or just traveling in general could be significant. Number 3 definitely feels like it could be significant. I'm actually thinking of the Three of Swords, especially because this Three of Pentacles is in reverse. There might be some truth that you need to tell yourself, especially with it seeing the Ace of Swords. I almost wanted to say Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's an opportunity here that you may think is connected to your passions, but is actually, like, it doesn't make you feel free, it makes you feel safe. You know? Let me think. I just saw 3, 4, 5, so trust that everything happens for a reason, that if something is not meant to work out, it is just not meant to work out. There's maybe certain pieces of like this mechanism that you have, like speaking metaphorically, like there's some pieces that you have of like a mechanism, but it's not all the right pieces, or it's not the right shape, or it's like trying to put like you see those, I don't know what it's called, it's like a shape puzzle, I think, where like you put the shapes in the right spots. It's like trying to put a triangle or a square in a triangle. It's just not gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and get a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to look deeper into this energy and what your ancestors have to say about this lack of teamwork and collaboration, this lack of communication, this moving too fast. I'm seeing 444. So there's something here in your environment or within your foundation that is moving too fast. It could be a relationship. It feels more significantly connected to a relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could be a project, something that you're moving through too fast. So this feels more like a warning type of reading. You're not on the wrong path. You're just with the wrong people or the wrong opportunities or something like that. I don't know. If it don't make sense, it probably just doesn't resonate for you. But we have find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. So using this spread, this is the first time a card has already come out before. So I really, really feel like communication is an issue in some group situation or dynamic or whatever. 5, 4, 3. Either way, trust that everything happens for a reason. It's actually interesting because this person sitting here is looking in the direction over here. So maybe it's right in front of you, how like you really see how things are just not going to work out, but you just don't trust yourself as much as you should. If you have doubts, listen to that. Regardless of whatever opportunity you're being presented with, be honest about your fears, your concerns. I feel like whatever this group situation is, communication, honesty, and boundaries are very, very, very significant. And if it doesn't work out between these people, move on. Like, people who don't respect your boundaries are not worth being around, because, I mean, just why? Why would you let someone take advantage of you, kind of thing, you know? You want to be around people that make you feel free, not safe. Because I feel like that feeling of freedom, there's a false sense of stability here. Basically, like, you can sit here and, you know, you can move forward with this and pretend that you don't feel how you do, but it's still not going to go the way you want it to. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, your throat chakra could definitely be significant, because that's already come through while recording readings today. I'm going to go ahead and get a card from these index cards to wrap up this reading. This is really just a reading, like a warning reading, like you need to communicate before you move forward. It says, I really like hanging out with you and I really, really want to grow something with you. So yeah, definitely a relationship for somebody. Yeah, so there may be mutual feelings here in terms of, like, you know, I'm thinking the energies here that have been coming through have been a little bit harder to interpret. But yeah, I just think that this card was confirmation that this is about a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be a group of people that you're trying to grow something with. Maybe you guys do want to work together, you know, be friends or whatever, be lovers, whatever. But communication is just really, really standing in the way. And it's really just, you know, fear that's standing in the way. So I think you just really need to take a deep, deep look at what makes you afraid, to be honest about how you feel, and to protect yourself from things that you don't deserve. It's okay to feel anxious facing your fears. You know, facing your fears is not about being fearless. You know, I don't even think fearless is a word. It's not a word for a reason. Wait. Yeah, it is. I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying there. But yeah. I think this reading is pretty short and pretty direct. Like, there is a situation here that not everyone is on the same page, and y'all gotta be honest about how you feel if you want something to really, really grow and actually expand into whatever vision you guys see. So this moving too fast, it's not going to get your outcome. It's actually going to work completely against you. So don't be afraid to slow down, to put the brakes on things, and to make sure everyone is on the same page. Make sure intentions and hopes and wishes and desires and all that stuff is very clear. I think that will be the end of your reading. I really, really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that, that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it has definitely made a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.